Welcome to Part B of the video series, Writing a Research Paper in Stages. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to search using Trent's library resources for good articles for your paper, as well as briefly discuss how to take good notes and read these sources. So once you've chosen a topic and feel you understand the assignment clearly and have developed a tentative thesis, you can begin to look for evidence in various sources that will help you prove your argument about your chosen topic. There are a lot of tricks to finding sources. I'm going to show you just some of the more common methods using Trent's library resources. So one place to start your research process is in the library guides sections of Trent's library. You can navigate to the guides right from the library homepage, and I will go ahead and demonstrate this for you. But first, let's think about a few search terms we might use once we are in those library guides. So I have determined a few key words that might help me in my search. So we'll go to the library homepage and we'll see what we can find using the Politics Research Guide. Okay, so here we are at Trent's library homepage, trentu.ca/library. And to select a research guide, you simply just click on this little button here, and it seems like nothing happens, but actually you now have the words select a guide that appear in this window. So select the down arrow and scroll down to the course subject that you are enrolled in. So here we have Politics and International Political Economy. Click on Go. And now you are at the page I showed you with the Political Science Research Guide. So once we're in here, what this is basically its own little section of the library that has already kind of curated some sources for you to search within that are related to any kind of political topic or political subject. And it'll include newspapers, articles, books, etc. For your essay, you want to find articles, so you're just going to click here on this orange button. And what happens is a lot of databases here open up for you, and these are the most popular databases that would contain journal articles on political science subjects. So it's a little bit of trial and error in here. Over time you get through and realize which ones are the better sources for your purpose, but we can just pick this first area, and of course you have to continue to your Trent login. And you can simply, once you're in there, type in your keywords here, which are sovereignty. You could also include Canada, and maybe you want to include international relations maybe, and just click search. And so the computer or the library, the search engine now searches in those kind of curated databases for you. And then you will be, given a lot of different articles. And you can see here, if it's a scholarly journal, it'll say academic journal. In order to make sure that you do get just academic journals, you can select here for that site filter. You can filter that. You can also ask for just scholarly peer-reviewed journals and full text. Lots of ways here that you can sort the sources that you are given. Okay, so that is using Trent's library research guides. You can also just use Trent's Omni search engine. If I click here, it should take me to the library homepage. And so rather than clicking on research guides, you can just type in here your same keywords. This time maybe sovereignty and cybersecurity, or I can do sovereignty and Canada and international relations. So we can see if we'll get some of the similar sources. Click search. And now we're getting, it looks like some different types of sources. We've got quite a few books here. Sometimes the sort by filters don't appear directly, so just refresh your page if that happens, because you should be given a lot, here you go, of ways to sort as well, like a lot of filter options. So I'm going to say I just want articles. I could change the date range. I can also sort by subject in here. So I can click off politics, political science. And what you're doing by choosing this is almost curating the sources and replicating what you find in the research guides by just saying, I would like to only search in these areas. Then you apply the filters and you'll see that it will filter out some of those different sources. So that's another way to find your articles. Okay, so after you've found a number of sources, you may want to start to review them in more detail. Don't worry about finding all of your 8 sources at once. A good approach is to find 2 or 3 really solid articles and then launch a further search based on information you find in those articles. If you're not very familiar with scholarly sources such as peer-reviewed articles found in periodicals, then reading them may also seem like a daunting task. But don't worry. Academic Skills at Trent University has developed some guides on how to go about reading those articles efficiently and effectively. Basically, we recommend this 3-step process that involves previewing your reading, then actively reading and taking notes, and finally reviewing and reflecting on the source so that you can select key points and themes to help you argue your thesis. You can learn more about this process by visiting our website at www.trentu.ca/academic skills and looking for the how-to guide called How to Read Critically and Efficiently. So that ends our second video of this series. I hope you found it helpful. The next video will cover some of the elements of structure and format for your research paper.